What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the titles going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it. More so this video. Like I've obviously put out more videos and other videos with this case, Karmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. This is Dominique Alexander, the man advocating for Karmelo Anthony. And this is his rap sheet that somebody had put out. Felony injury to child, 2009, forging a check. 2009, leading police on a high-speed chase. Post 2009, stealing a car. Post 2009, falsely claiming a car was stolen. Post 2009, offensive physical contact. 2015, probation violation. 2016, felony theft of property. From $2,500 to $30,000. 2016, felony assault causing seriously bodily injury. In 2019, dang. Theft, undated, misdemeanor assault, 2019. A lot of stuff, a lot of things going on with this guy that is posted. And y'all got here Sarah Fields posting a lot of this stuff as well as others that's on X. Since the age of 19 to 30, it looks like this guy really got bro been in jail many, many times. I ain't even gonna lie. I wasn't expecting this. I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't expecting this. But y'all got to hear. This Sarah Fields again says this is Dominique Alexander, felon who, did something to a baby at the point of brain injury. From what people are saying, I can't say certain stuff on YouTube, of course. Said he called me out by name during his press conference. He held up my post, including Karmelo's arrest report, which I obtained through the FOIA, and a post in which I was threatened. A strange choice to highlight, among others. He claimed that my intent was to interfere with Karmelo family receiving assistance. This man has placed a target on me and my family for reporting the truth and investigating him and his organization, which, seeing what I just saw, who wouldn't? This is who who he is. I will not be intimidated. I am no stranger to threats. I have received them nearly every hour for the last 4 days. It will likely get worse. Telling y'all, regardless of who is who when it comes to these threats, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not with that. When people do that, people have done it on my channel, saying bad things on my channel, and people can be, it's social media. It's definitely social media. It can be scary for some people. I'm not even gonna lie. Could be scary, but at the same time, putting yourself out there, especially with it's a lot of people that's out there that's definitely can get pretty crazy. Here's Dominique Alexander, y'all.
Sarah Fields. Never heard of this woman. This is the kind of despicable things that led to the father being here. Political operatives motivating this family with hate. Karmelo Anthony posted on something that shows, posted here. These are the type of lies that are threatening this family.
What post is it? He didn't say what it was.
Posting the family's picture. These are the type of lies. She's getting millions of views.
What is the lie? My thing is, what are the lies that are out there when the police report was out there? This family picture. Once you post it online, Google, you post it on Facebook, it's going to be on Google, Instagram, anything like that. The pictures are already out there, so I don't.
She's getting millions of views on this. Sarah. She's even came after me. She's even said all of those things. And now that the public knows exactly what is going on, I ask, because these racist bigots try to prevent us from standing up for our baby, our boy.
Man, I almost lost it, bro. Y'all know I've been trying to work on my cussing on my channel. I almost lost it, bro. He not no kid, man. I'm looking at the simple fact that this man want to be famous or something. Because if I'm not mistaken, he's no kin to Karmelo Anthony. And what is this? Our baby, our boy. What is this? What is he trying to do?
He should be afforded the same rights that Kyle Rittenhouse had, Daniel Pena, and all of the people who have claimed whatever their defense was.
Bro, let's for everybody that keep on trying to compare cases and compare this and compare that. Bro, let me tell y'all something. At the end of the day, bro, it's right and wrong, bro. I don't care what anybody say. We talking about this. That's what people fail to realize, bro. We sit here talking about this, and I don't care. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, I get so many bad comments. I don't care. I'm going to keep on speaking the truth and keep on speaking the real. I don't care. It's how I feel. It's my opinion, obviously, and the facts are out there. Bro, stop comparing so many things, bro. Stop trying to compare this case and trying to do this and trying to do that. Y'all hate when others do it. Why are you sitting there doing it? I'm telling you, bro, it gets on my nerves so bad, bro. Like, you trying to compare this and compare that. We talking about this right now. Let's forget about everything else. We talking about this. Karmelo Anthony obviously was in the wrong. He obviously was in the wrong at the end of the day. Me personally, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all, bro. When I grew up, when I was in high school, middle school, all that, you just gotta duke it out. Out there, it comes to that, and I ain't telling nobody to do that whatsoever. But you had your hands. You definitely had your hands. People talking about, oh, he bullied and his brother bullied. A lot of y'all talking, bro. Especially with the witness report, the police reports, all this stuff out there. People keep on saying, making up these stories. It was somebody that had a phone call like he was actually there. Bro wasn't there. It's people literally lying about this whole situation. When it's, again, the police reports are out there. I'm telling y'all, bro.
He should be afforded the same right. Nobody in the public media has one video camera, but we got the video of Kyle Rittenhouse with an AK-47 shooting 3 people in the back.
He said he did. Hold on.
With an AK-47 shooting 3 people in the back.
He emphasized that. Hold on, bro. Dude out of Sue. Go back. I'm trying to make sure I'm hearing this right.
Has one video camera, but we got the video of Kyle Rittenhouse with an AK-47 shooting 3 people in the back.
Kyle ought to sue this dude. He ought to sue him. Just for the simple fact, bro, you sitting there capping. That's cap, y'all.
We got that. And he raised more than $2 million publicly, and nobody said anything. So since they tried to come for us, I call for the community's overwhelming support for this fund. The disinformation that was put out, I call for the community's overwhelming support for this fund. The disinformation that was put out was literally deliberate to prevent you from helping this family.
Bro, I'm gonna be 100 with y'all. This is a money grab, bro. Bro, y'all can talk. People can talk crazy in my comments. They can say this, they can say that, bro. This is a money grab, bro. They really sitting here playing victim like something happened to their son. This is a money grab. They see the money. They see how much they can do with it. You know, they seeing, oh, we got merch. We got so many black people that's, other races. We ain't just gonna say black people that's sending us money. We didn't raise this much. Bro is holding a press conference. Y'all just seen his rap sheet. Holding a press conference. They scraping up every piece of change they can. And they trying to compare, talking about funds. Kyle Rittenhouse fund. Kyle ought to sue him. Ain't even gonna lie. Bro up there just lying.
In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think what happened between Karmelo and the Metcalf boys, my 3 younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened, harassed, and lied about. The lies and false accusations that have been said about us, especially over the past week, has been overwhelming. The lies and their amplification put my family in danger, as well as everyone in our community, everyone involved in the investigation, from the police, the attorneys, and the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave in the court staff. Our address and my husband's previous employer's address has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats.
Hold on, who is he talking about when it comes to the mental health?
May happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. Has been put on all social media platforms. My husband had to take a leave of absence because he's afraid what may happen to our family. His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured death threats.
Hold on, bro. So look, let me say a few things first off. And I might get hate for this, bro. First of all, I haven't seen no videos of Karmelo's dad talking. Is he talking in any of this? I understand mental health. Mental health is something that is deep. I'm not even gonna lie. I go through it. I have bad anxiety. Mental health is serious. But at the same time, and especially the threats and all of that. People gotta chill with that, bro. That's just how I feel. It's just how I feel. Like I said, I'm a child of God, bro. So when it comes to all them threats, and you gonna do this and you gonna do that, bro, y'all gotta chill out. It's people gotta chill out. I know that people are angry and this, that, and the other, but people definitely do gotta chill out, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not saying I'm not just saying just one-sided thing. I'm saying in general, bro. I'm literally saying in general. When it comes to this family, when it comes to Austin McCaff's family, and that brings me to my next point. They're playing like they're the victim, bro. This is what when it comes down to it, they're playing it like they're the victim. First of all, they're holding this press conference like somebody did something to Karmelo. That's how I'm looking at it. I guess, bro, I'm not understanding this, bro.
My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she's fearful of what may happen to her. And let me be clear, the claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false. We have not received a single dime from the Give, Send, Go fundraiser. And the co-founder has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we could begin to withdraw funds. And it still takes several days to receive those funds once a request is made. I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated.
Well, let me look this up. Is Karmelo dad not doing that's him, right? Is this dude just not gonna talk and say nothing? He gonna let his wife talk? Or I'm just confused on why he ain't saying nothing and why he's not talking and why he's just wiping her tears and obviously did he just not I'm sitting here trying to see if he actually talked. I'm not seeing a video. I don't know, bro. That's just I don't know. I guess I was just crazy.
Against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights under the law that everyone is afforded to. He's been raised in a 2-parent home with structure, stability, love, and we put God first in everything that we do.
Okay, so look, that's what I just got done talking about. I think in the last video with Letitia James, when I said they throw God's name around, bro. One thing about it is that when it comes down to it, I look at the simple fact that we just got done talking about this yesterday. Yes, they said he saved a child. You know, they saying that he was great in school, that he came from a 2-parent home, and she just said he had structure and love. Bro, I get all of that. But at the same time, if you gave him this structure, this love, this, that, and the other, and y'all talking about this, and y'all doing this, and that, y'all doing, this is no accident, bro. At the end of the day, this is no accident. He was in the wrong about it. So that's just something that you got to get up there and say. And that, like, I'm telling y'all, bro.
We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state. But those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, we will not speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day. There's an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in the legal process, and that is where the truth will come out. To the family who experienced the loss, my heart truly goes out to you. To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and prayers as we navigate this difficult process. Thank you.
One thing about it, like I said from the get-go, is I look at this. Like I said, and I don't care, bro. Like, people can sit there and say this, say that, especially when it comes to that what is his name, the Dominique guy. As you know, this let's make this big. Let's make this, you know, let's make him the famous. Let's make him this, you know, this icon. This, and I'm not messing with that, bro. I'm not messing with that. Like I said in previous videos, I feel like this is something that definitely should be an example to a lot of, and I'm gonna say it. I'm being 100. Young teens, but especially young black teens. Seeing this is a young black teen. Regardless if Austin Metcalf was black, white, green, yellow, whatever. A kid doing this should be, you know, an example. This should be, you know, instead of, okay, and especially in my comments, bro, like, people gotta quit, bro. Just because, like, it's a person is the color of your skin don't mean. My thing is, let me and for the people that didn't answer my question on my last video, what I got an issue with is the simple fact, bro, like, everybody doing all this, let's attack this person, let's do this, let's do that. I don't like this guy. I didn't got called so many names, bro. Again, I don't care, bro. I've been doing this for so long. But people doing all this, where is all this anger and where's all this frustration and the post and the donations and this, that, and the other when black people doing this to black people? Where's it at? Since y'all so, I love black people and I'm standing for my people and this, that, and the other. Okay, so when somebody is in your neighborhood or the next neighborhood over and you hear about it and what you got to say about that? Are you helping that family? Are you helping the family of the one that did it? And are you helping the family that whatever happened? Like, I'm just confused, bro. I promise you I'm confused. Shit's pitiful, bro. I promise you it is. And it got me frustrated, bro. Whole attitude didn't change. Then it goes, father of slain teen Austin Metcalf escorted out a press conference held by Karmelo Anthony's parents. So my thing is that this guy, and this. I'm about to be real with y'all right quick. This guy literally has been instilled right now, hated to this day by not only, when it comes to a lot of black people, but white people as well. Because of what he said when he first, this just goes to show you right here people's character on how this goes to show you on how Carmelo Anthony's parents' character and his team's character is. That they had to kick this man out. And Austin Metcalf, dad, the first thing, I forgive. I did. No, the first interview he got on, him saying that, and y'all kicked this man out. I'm telling y'all, bad, horrible look, bro. That's a horrible look. Check it out.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
It's crazy, bro. I'm telling y'all, it's definitely crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I look at that man. I'm gonna be 100. And I know a lot of people are mad at this guy, mad at the father of Austin Metcalf. But one thing about it is, I look at him and I just obviously see that both parents are hurt, bro. I see that all parents are hurt. But at the end of the day, Carmelo's wrong. Austin Metcalf, is sadly gone, and y'all see it here. I mean, he shook the officer's hand, saying that they doing their job. It ain't like he went in there crazy, talking crazy, saying this, saying that. But they kicked him out, and I don't know. It's a horrible look. It definitely is a very horrible look. And it takes a strong person. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It takes a very strong person to do what that guy did. I don't care what anybody say. Y'all can talk crazy about the father, Austin Metcalf. I see people doing it on X, of every color, saying that he's soft, saying that he's this, saying that, bro, it takes a strong person, bro, to do what that dude did. Going in there, because I'm gonna tell y'all, a lot of other people will react a totally different way. But him being strong like that and him walking in there and being cool, calm, and collected, and they still, you gotta go. That's crazy to me, bro. That's crazy to me. They making it seem like they the victims. I just told y'all that. Telling y'all, check it out, Rob Smith.
So everybody's talking about Carmelo Anthony and how he came from a good family and his family had money and whatever. What does that say about the culture that he came from a good family and a good home and still did what he did, was still running around like a hood rat, was still running around like a thug, was still running around like a criminal? Look at the children of these Hollywood celebrities. Look at T.I.'s kids. So those kids have been born and raised in money. Those kids have been born and raised in money their entire lives. They have known nothing but money, but yet still his son runs around like a thug and a hood rat. I believe that his son was in and out of jail. So what does it say about the culture when we do raise children in wealth, when we do raise children in two-family households, when we do raise children in gated communities, and all of these things that Carmelo Anthony apparently had, they still end up running around carrying a knife. They still end up running around interacting in thug and hood culture. They still run around trying to act like they're about that life when they haven't even been raised in that life. And that life is foreign to them. What does that say about the culture? What it tells me about the culture is that the culture is rotten. So it doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter if you have a two-parent home. It doesn't matter if you have all that money. If you are still engaging in that ratchet, degenerate, toxic culture, that is who you are going to end up being.
Man, listen. Y'all know I'm going to keep it real. One thing about it, just like he's saying, is that regardless of what, like, how the mom got up there and spoke or whatever, and literally said that he got structure, 2-parent home, love, all these things about Karmelo, right? They're making it, out to be, he's an honor roll student. He's this, he that. Man, it is so many kids out here, bro, that come from great neighborhoods, but, just because of the color of their skin, they act a certain way. Because of the type of music they listen to, they have to act that way. They want to be, their favorite rapper. And half the time, a lot of the rappers that you see came from, a nice neighborhood, 2-parent homes. Bro, I'm just being 100 with y'all. I'm being 100 with y'all, bro. It's so many different, and not just rappers. It's so many people that's just trying to be, just because the color of their skin too, bro. And you don't really have to be. You don't have to be at all. I'm telling y'all, and I find it crazy, bro. I absolutely find it crazy how people can be like that. Or if it's a kid coming from a 2-parent home, nice neighborhood, this, that, and the other. Because when I was in school, we had, kids that came from a bad neighborhood, and it was kids that obviously came from a different neighborhood and different, nicer neighborhood. And there were kids, from a nicer neighborhood trying to be like the kids from. So it's one of those things. My big thing is when it comes down to this video is that more so all I see is, like I said, a big money grab. And them playing victim, when it comes down to it. And they're clearly not, Karmelo at that is not the victims in that. Karmelo, his family, I'll say Karmelo. In this case, Karmelo, not the victims. They're just making it seem like, he is. And I'm not agreeing with that. I'm not agreeing with that at all. Check it out.
Bruh, I've been saying this for years. Our culture celebrates fakeness all the time. We uphold fake shit. Karmelo Anthony, that young man was an honor roll student, an athlete. That's who he really is. No support. He goes against his true character and commits an act that will affect him for the rest of his life. Everybody support him for doing the wrong shit. That's our culture. In a nutshell.
Supporting for the wrong thing. I'm telling y'all, bro. Supporting for the wrong thing. How you gonna sit there and support, knowing he was in the wrong about it? And the crazy thing is, everybody knows. People that's been commenting on my videos, everybody knows that he is in the wrong for doing that. Their defense and their argument is that, Austin Metcalf shouldn't have put his hands on him. Austin Metcalf shouldn't have touched him. So that gives the right for Karmelo Anthony to pull a knife out and do that to him. I'm telling y'all, bro. People gotta make stuff make sense. People gotta make stuff make sense. Like I said, more information to be out. Honestly, every day there's more and more stuff coming out. Let me know y'all comments and thoughts on this video. Definitely appreciate y'all. Much love, everybody. Catch y'all next one.